Freedom account is basically designed for Africans. Other people can use it, but it's designed for Africans. And the idea is to financially liberate them, allow them to bank like global citizens that they are. Africans already do very many great things across the world. Now, the way the account works is that, we basically break the residency restriction on banking. And what that means is that even though you might not be based in the United Kingdom or in Europe or in the US, we give you an account that allows you to bank as if you live there. And that gives you that global access and that seamless access to bank and run your affairs globally. And the way the account operates is a subscription-based account. So, depending again on how you want to proceed, you can pay for annual subscriptions, quarterly subscriptions, or monthly subscriptions. And then once you've done that, you can do your transactions seamlessly, almost instantly. And of course, you pay the transaction fees, which are very, very minute. So on the top level, that's how the account works. And many people will ask, okay, well, if I'm in Nigeria, I have the account, how do I fund it? As I said earlier, you can get somebody locally abroad to fund your account. So if you have a friend in the UK, you can tell them to transfer money to your Freedom account. But also we can help you facilitate a transfer. So, we will run you through our reverse payment protocol, collect your Naira, and then deliver your foreign currency equivalent into your Freedom account. So we've created options so that you're not restricted either by us or by anybody else. So it depends on what level that you want to follow. If you're paying annually, I think you're paying about £125 for the year, and that covers 12 months. Of course, as we launch, if you pre-register, you technically get 13 months because the first month is free. And then, of course, if you pay monthly, I think you pay about £15 or £20, and if you pay quarterly, you just pay a pro rata version of that as well. Technically, you can. I think that's what the monthly subscription is, right? Because if you're paying monthly, it means you're paying for the month that you're using it. So if you have £500 balance in your account, and say for 3 months you've not paid your subscriptions, and you say, actually, you know what, I want to use it. So you go on and you pay for a month, you're able to use it for a month. And then you say, actually, I'll keep my funds there, but I don't really want to make any transactions. You might decide, again, it's about optionality. You might then say, I'll leave it again until 4 months time when I want to transact. Of course, if you have paid annually, it's cheaper if you look at it all together. And of course, you don't need to worry about, have I paid my subscription or not? You just keep doing your transactions as you please. So, yeah. It would be unfair to charge you for what you haven't used. So while some other organizations might say, pay the arrears, what we will do is we basically just ask you to pay for what you use. Of course, the implication is that if you keep doing this sporadic, by the end of the year, you probably have paid more than somebody who paid for the year altogether. So ultimately, you're encouraged to do this sort of annual or quarterly. You have the option to do the monthly, but at the end of the year, if you tally all your costs, especially if you're a fairly frequent user, you might find out that the monthly is more expensive altogether, even though it's the most flexible. Final point is, there are many fintechs, there are many remittance companies, there are many banking companies out there in our sort of sub-ecosystem. But we're one of the few that are very deliberately Africa-focused. I read in the news, Nigeria news last week, a certain remittance company has exited Nigeria for the second time in 5 years. And what that shows you is they don't have a commitment to the country and the continent. We are set up on the ethos and philosophy of being Africa focused. So our solutions, whether it's remittance, whether it's Remit, whether it's Freedom, whether it's Apex, is very Africa centric and very Africa focused. Thank you very much.